Hello fellow community, welcome to some more drama. Well, you know, every video I do will lead to some drama. So probably this one as well. And yeah, I've got some things to show you, so here's a little update. Let's first start with how we do the logo. If you've seen the Twitter, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in Twitter or at the boards or somewhere else. We already ordered the logo plates. And some were asking, what did we decide for? So I want to show you what we decided for. And the logo plates will be delivered, I think, November the 3rd. So next week we will have the final logo plates, and I can already show you how they will look in the final version. But yeah, I want to show you what my decision was. So this was this small, yeah, it's basically some plastic sheet which is printed from the inside, and it's self-adhesive. And the reason I decided for this is, first, laser cutting wasn't easily possible because it has to be self-adhesive, and this doesn't work as well. And there were no real possibilities to do it properly with metal. It would have been possible to do a stencil, but it would be expensive, and we would have to modify the plastic, which just isn't possible at this date. So this is a proper solution because it fits perfectly here. So it's seamless. Don't really feel the difference. The self-adhesive is really, really strong. And if it's supported with a logo, it won't come off. So of course, this is part of a different logo from a different company. What we will have here is a darker metal, not this bright metal as we have here, but a darker one. So it will look like some dark aluminum metal. And as you can see, if I try to push it down outside, the self-adhesive is really strong, and nobody's going to push from the inside against it anyways. But it's not so strong that you can't remove it. So if you want, you can remove it, put your own logo plate in there, anything else. It's a simple print design, so you can do any plastic print and close this hole up if you want. On the other side also, you can not push it inside. As you can see my thumb, the blood gets out of my thumb, and yeah, this doesn't really move here. Yeah, basically I'm more bending the plastic than pushing this logo inside. And additionally, the logo here is sitting directly on the LCD. So when you try to push it, it won't budge. So don't worry about that it will fall off or that you can push it down or anything. This is how we will do the logo. So we will get some plastic like here, cut out with a logo, and the milky white logo will come from the inside and will be lit. So as said, I will receive the final versions, 1,000 of them, so ready for mass production, November the 3rd, and then I will show you these to you. Okay, next up, since we have, yeah, I'm living in Ingolstadt, as you know, and it's yeah, Audi is very, very big. So of course you have a lot of companies doing plastics for Audi and painting them. And so yeah, I found a company who would be able to paint the cases for me. And yeah, I can show you. Remember, this was the old one where you can see, yeah, all these ugly artifacts and stuff like that. This really doesn't look good. It looks horrible in all honesty. So we just got one painted, which looks like this. So this, as you can see, is really perfect basically. It feels well. It's a matte black in this case. We'll probably go from anthracite one, so it will be a bit brighter but still very, very dark. It will be very scratch resistant. It's a special coating that's really scratch resistant, and as you can see, yeah, this is different like night and day. Let me try to push them together on one camera. Yeah, you can see this is really reflective. This, thanks to it being matte, is not that reflective, and it looks a lot better. So yeah, I think that's what we're going. For everyone worried about, yeah, it will be thicker and stuff like that. Actually, I didn't know how thick the paint layer is for such a thing. For such a plastic part, it's 0.03 millimeters thick, so it doesn't really matter. We also tried something else. We tried to do, as a test, a chrome painting here. As you can see, don't mind the ugly looking. There are some parts that are ugly looking as well here, which simply are here because there were fingerprints on the case. So usually these are cleaned before they are being painted. This is what it looked like in chrome. Has a nice look, but I still prefer a matte dark one, and I guess most of you prefer them as well. But let me know in the comments at the boards. But this was just a try. So yeah, we will go. No, this is the, yeah, this is how the battery case looks like. So yeah, it looks a lot better, and it feels a lot better than the other plastic because it has a nice soft touch as well. It's no soft coating, because these soft coatings tend to get sticky after a while. This is not what's happening here. So yeah, this is a pretty good one. It works well, and yeah, it, as said, it looks a lot better than an unpainted one, a really lot better. And yeah, it's being done here in Ingolstadt, which means I will receive the cases here, and after that I will simply give it to the company. It will go to Munich, to Global Components after that, and they're assembling everything. So that company is doing this with robotters, and there are, I think, 30-40 cases painted at once using a roboter. And so it won't take very long. It will just be 1 week until all the cases are painted, and then they can be assembled at Global Components. So I think you agree, if you've seen the case now, that this is a good way to go, and it looks a lot better than just using the unpainted cases. But let me know in the comments what you think about that. Okay, now the next thing is, well, you've seen the keymats quite a lot of times already, but as I mentioned, the 1000 keymats ready for mass production have arrived, or I think it's 1200 actually. They have arrived here at the company, and they accidentally sent them to me and not to Global Components. So yeah, I have to send them to Global Components, but on the other side, on the good side, is I can show them, and I haven't opened up the box yet, so let's do that together. So here we are. This is the palette with all the keymats. You will now probably see how I will cut myself and then die before I can post the video or anything like that. We're getting there. That's 22 trays and 240 keymats in there in one box. Labels here. And yeah, well, there they are, packaged up in trays. You can already see them. Yeah, I will open it up a bit more so you can really actually see them. And the first tray, and here they are. Here are all the nice keymats. Buttons are not that easily falling off, as you can see. So they stick there, but they can be pulled off, as said. And they will sit nicely inside your Pyra. So yeah, these are 240 per box, so it's a bit over 1000, 1200, something like that. These trays were custom made so that the keymats could be well transported and assembled and stored at Global Components. So yes, that's what I wanted to show you as well here. Really nice with these trays. We're just getting the trays with the tooling costs. It cost over 1000 euro. So yeah, stuff like that is not cheap, unfortunately. And you don't really get, yeah, you know how tight we are with money here. But, well, this was necessary because just throwing them into a bag would have been a problem, as the keys would fall off, the keycaps. Okay guys, so much for the current news. I hope you enjoyed the difference between a painted and unpainted piece, and you enjoyed seeing the keymat and the solution for the logo plates. Now the logo plates need to arrive, and this is basically the last part we're waiting for. Everything else is there. So what's left for me to do? Of course, continue to work on the firmware, building the prototype for the prototype pre-orders. The developers already have, and Toastbucket is already setting up a building system, while ATC has been working on the operating system, and it has been improved a lot during the last few days. And then let's hope everything will work out. We've got all parts now. I need to organize now the assembly process. I need to make a nice production plan for Global Components where they see how to assemble it, what parts there are, what's needed, and stuff like that. This is all simply a lot of work, but the most important things, they're working. We've got the parts here. Yeah, and now we solved the logo issue and probably the case issue as well, because now it looks like it's usable. So that's it from me for now. Be sure to leave some comments in the boards so we can discuss this further, and see you soon. Bye.